Hello everybody, happy Sunday. How's everybody today? Naughty Nana Does here, and we're going to talk a little bit about the mango moose knuckle back in the blue. Twitch, twitch, yeah, just saying. On a recent campaign stop that he made, he stopped at the funeral of a fallen police officer, Officer Diller. Now, Officer Diller was shot during a traffic stop. So, out of nowhere, Diller family's having the wake for this young officer. And in walks Trump and his entourage. They weren't invited. They showed up because the Nassau County executive, Bruce Blakeman, invited Trump. So, there was some talk that Trump had paid off the widow's mortgage. Not true. Not true at all. Because as the people that are spouting this don't do any research and don't pay attention to what's really going on. And they don't care to either, I might add. The Tunnel to Towers organization is a foundation that was set up after 9/11 to help the American heroes by providing mortgage-free housing to Gold Star families, the fallen, and first responders. And it was set up in the name of Stephen Siller, who died in the tunnels between the towers. That's who paid off her mortgage for her, not Trump. So there was Trump during January 6th, sitting there eating his lunch and watching the violence unfold on January 6th as January 6ers beat cops with tipped flag poles, bear spray, tasers, clubs. And he sat there on his DVR rewinding the good parts so he could watch them. And anybody that went by was, oh my God, look what they're doing. Come here, you got to see this. Yeah. He sat there watching that and eating. He had his staff open the windows so he could hear them chanting his name. Not too fascistic, if you ask me. And as they hunted down Mike Pence, chanting to hang him. Yeah. He watched as Officer Michael Fanone was dragged down those steps. He was punched, kicked, tased dozens of times, beaten with pipes, poles, and tear gassed. And he actually had a heart attack at the hospital. This is just Michael Fanone's experience. And as I rewatch some of that footage and see him separated from his partner, some of the most violent, crazed insurrectionists were surrounding him, taunting him, and flying over Officer Fanone's head was the thin blue line flag. Little ironic, don't you think? Now, they didn't have a second thought that there were over 150 officers that were injured that day, not to mention all the mental anguish and the PTSD that followed, officers that are no longer here because of that day. And he watched as they just went ahead and did it, and he was all excited and amped up. Now the tourist, that's the word they use, now a hostage, that attacked Officer Michael Fanone, got 12.5 years for his assault. His name is DJ Rodriguez, and he is 40 years old. You think he's going to learn anything in there? He won't be there that long. As the Mango Moose Knuckle says that he will pardon him and all the others who maimed those in blue. Tell me again how much he cares. He will defund the FBI and policing agencies to make sure people like the constitutional sheriffs will be coming to a town near you. And some of you have already met one or two of them. When he ran for president the first time, he visited all these cities, went from town to town, but there had to be police officers there to protect the town with the onslaught of all these people that were coming to the rallies in those towns. And those police officers aren't volunteering their time. That's time away from their families, and a lot of times it's an extra duty that they volunteer to take on to protect their town. Just saying. My husband is an ex-cop, so I know about paid duties and stuff like that. Just saying. In Lebanon, Ohio, he asks his MAGA maniacs there, "Do we love the law enforcement or what? Thank you, law enforcement. You are heroes." Then he stiffed them for $16,191. Still outstanding, by the way. And the city that, it's the city that pays their officers. And the taxpayers pay the cities. That's how they get paid. No special fund, no manna. Taxpayers pay that. El Paso, Texas, the citizens and police were out of pocket for almost $500,000. $470,417, still unpaid. With a side note, Beto O'Rourke held a rally the exact same day, and he paid his $21,021 on time without being requested to. He just paid it. Tucson, Arizona, May 19th, 2016, $81,873. Now, they require campaigns to sign in advance and make it known to the campaign that they are expected to cover the cost. Once burned, twice shy. Now, Spokane, Washington, May 7th, 2016, $65,124.96. The Spokane City Council member said, "Let's be honest, folks. When does Trump ever pay his bills?" Mesa, Arizona. A lot of talk about Arizona right now. And Mesa, October 19th, 2018, while he was president, $64,467.56. The city council said, "It is our hope that they will do right by the taxpayers and provide payment." Didn't happen. Eau Claire, Wisconsin, April 2nd, 2016, $47,398. Billings, Montana, October 10th, 2018, $35,129.27. We believe the level of security that was required was costly, and it is reasonable for us to be reimbursed, given the fact that it was a campaign rally, and the president was also there conducting high-level, high-end fundraisers. So one of those fundraisers could more than have paid that off, I'm sure. Green Bay, Wisconsin. Wasn't he just there? Railing against everything that he knew nothing about and did nothing about? Just saying. August 5th, 2016, $9,380. City Council said, "We appreciate and feel honored when candidates come to Green Bay. We also appreciate when they honor their debt." Burlington, Vermont, January 7th, 2016, $8,464.27. Mr. Trump's failure to cooperate with law enforcement and his lack of communication with the public and ticket holders put an undue strain on the city's police and unnecessarily hurt downtown businesses. Pay this invoice. Remains to be seen. The right and honorable thing to do, Mr. Trump. This is how much disrespect he actually has for law enforcement. Now, I wonder if the city of Grand Rapids, Michigan, where he disparaged the government, said the town was, said that Grand Rapids was just crime-ridden. So that means he's telling those guys that were standing right behind him that they're not doing their jobs properly or at all, because it's just overrun with crime. So what are these guys doing? Sitting on their ass, smoking cigars and drinking coffee? Just saying. Apparently, the Police Officers Association of Michigan endorsed the Mango Moose Knuckle. And they said they endorsed him so he will restore honor to the profession. Yes. Because a libelly convicted rapist and defamation artist and fraudster is a way to improve your image. Yes, put him on your pedestal. Or in Wisconsin, he basically trolled law enforcement and expects their union to endorse him. No union member should ever endorse a scab. And he is the runniest, vilest scab there is. Naughty Nana loves you. Be good, be safe, take care of you first so you can take care of somebody else. Naughty Nana loves you. Mwah. If you're new, give us a subscribe. Take care of you.